Lord, help me to make much of you in this video. So this is part 3 of our health and wealth project. We're going to read today from Psalm 73, beginning at verse 16. So I tried to understand why the wicked prosper, but what a difficult task it is. Then I went into your sanctuary, O God, and I finally understood the destiny of the wicked. Truly, you put them on a slippery path and send them sliding over the cliff to destruction. In the end, we will see that God has put them, meaning the wicked, on a slippery path, and a path that will send them sliding over a cliff to destruction. That's far from what it appears in this life. And we will see that in an instant they are destroyed, completely swept away by terrors. Try to take this in. God has set the wicked on a slippery path to destruction. They will be judged and discarded by God. This is the end for the so-called rich and famous, who all their lives have satisfied their fleshly appetites with the world's offerings. Their end is one where God judges them and casts them away. Notice how Asaph, the psalmist, assesses his life once he has seen the destiny of the wicked. In Psalm 73, verse 21, we read this: Then I realized that my heart was bitter, and I was all torn up inside. I was so foolish and ignorant. I must have seemed like a senseless animal to you. The lifestyles he once envied, he now sees in comparison to the one God has for him. Asaph now recognizes that the pains of life are for our good and for the Father's benefit. He comes to the place where he sees that God has had a plan for his life all along, and that plan is for good and not for disaster, to give him a future and a hope. That's my paraphrase of Jeremiah 29:11. You want to know why the wicked do not seem to have the same trials as we do? Because they are not God's children. Asaph goes from being envious of the wicked to feeling sorry for them, as we should. Remember what Jesus said about the truth, that it sets us free? Asaph has been freed from the darkness that distorts every value of the universe. In Psalm 119:71, David says this. He says, It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes. We may one day thank God for the temporal things he withheld from us. God is great, and God is good.